Pisces, hello. Welcome to your reading. Welcome back if you're returning. Welcome if it's your first time. Please do hit the like and subscribe button. I appreciate it very much. So this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cross Watchers. I always get tongue-tied with that. And anybody else who's drawn to this video, if you're drawn to it, there's probably a reason. There's probably a message in it for you. Now, my readings are not time specifics also. So whenever you come across it, it is for you. I did, however, specifically channel these messages for people who resonate with terms like star seeds, twin flames, divine unions, way showers, light workers, people who basically consider themselves to have had like a spiritual awakening or to be, on a spiritual journey, consciously co-creating with the universe. Those types of folks, okay? Now, if you're drawn to this, maybe, and you're not familiar with any of those terms, well, maybe this is your introduction, okay? So Pisces, let me tell you really quickly about your meditation. It was nice energy. It was about a 20-minute meditation, but basically what I got out of it was very powerful. I did see the little symbol. We're not using the deck. Uh-oh, I didn't shuffle those. We're not using the deck that I saw this card in. We're not using that deck, but I did see the emblem that's on in my Gilded Tarot, the World card. I saw that. I saw another symbol. I think it was like a high priestess type of a symbol. I was like, oh yeah, I am doing Pisces, right? And then also what I got out of it was there's really powerful energy around the Pisces collective right now. It felt super like the whole air around me felt very still and very thick with the ethers, with this electricity, but not electricity, charged. The air around me felt very charged, though, as if manifesting would be very easy, bringing in things out of the ethers into the material. Like it was really powerful. And I saw that too. I just felt and saw you're very, maybe, it's a great time for manifesting for sure, right? Hold on, guys. I protect the reading before I get started, and I shuffle the decks and make sure they're all in the upright. I pretty much keep my cards on the upright, but I missed this deck. So give me a second. We're going to lay out your tarot and get some spirit guide advice. And then we're going to get into the tarot. Let me get these, a couple of shuffles here. Let's see. Oh, I knew, yeah. Okay. And don't do me like Capricorn, guys. I did Capricorn, and the second I did it in 2 takes, and the second part of the reading didn't save. So we'll see how it goes with Capricorn. I may fix it and do them another one. It's not like I have a ton of viewers, so I don't know if it's even going to be missed. So I may just skip them this month. But we'll see. Your reading is going to record though, right, Spicy jalapeno. My Venus is in Pisces. I like Pisces. Okay, so let's do this. It's Pisces, Spirit, current energies, present situation. Tower, I just pulled the Tower, tried to pop out. Devil at the bottom, Strength, Strength is actually what was at the bottom just now before I started shuffling. So Strength card, Leo energy there. Little Capricorn energy there at the bottom. Conflicts and obstacles to overcome. Magician at the bottom. Six of Swords. It's kind of like that energy I was feeling in your meditation. Adoptions to be made. The zodiacal sign of Pisces. Adoptions to be made. Page of Cups. Okay. Inner Strength. I would like to mention that the two other decks I'm guided to use, you know, the decks by reading. So each reading, you know, is, I let Spirit guide me to pick the decks that we use. And so with these two decks, we're sort of, that we're using these two, you know, kind of like my more serious tone, you know. So we'll see. It's going to be more of a serious message, I believe. Advice and what you need to know. Inner Strength, you got the Five of Swords. Little confliction. Little confliction. We got swords out here, don't we? It's mental stuff. Communication. Advice and what you need to know. For Pisces, please. Eight of Wands. Possible outcome. Final take. Possible outcome for Pisces. Oh, look at there. The Knight of Wands, we'll take note of this. And then there's the World card, right? That World card energy. That's a completion of a cycle. Can be travel, but final take. Possible outcome. Ten of Pentacles. Nice. Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Pisces. All right. Whoa, you know, that's a lot. So we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Fool card. Oh, and the Star card. Should we keep them? I mean, it's a lot. You know, you feel me? I do. Fuck it. Fuck it, Pisces. We're going to keep them. Three major arcana right there. The Fool card, the Star card, and the Strength card. Conflicts and obstacles to overcome. The Six of Swords up here, please, sir. Woo. Ten of Cups. So we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Adoptions to be made. Ooh. King of Pentacles. So a lot of earth energy coming in. Look at the bottom. I mean, King. Did I say King? And then Ten of Pentacles at the bottom. Inner Strength. That's a reverse, whatever it is. King of Swords. Ooh, confliction. Mental. Lots of mental confliction here. These are all swords in your inner strength. Communication. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. It's communication, thoughts, and communication. Look at the bottom. King of Swords there. Queen of Swords here. This is not good communication, Pisces. All right. Advice and what you need to know. Lots of fire here. So air here. And then 8 of Wands, advice on what you need to know. 7 of Wands and the Knave of Wands. We're going to get to it. We're going to get to it. Final take, possible outcome. All right, 4 of Wands at the bottom. This deck, this is the Bosch Tarot deck. 7, 8, 9 of Wands. There's a little bit of something coming into alignment and a completion. Yeah, I think you might have so much earth energy, Pisces, because you're grounding in something here into the material. It's Pentacles. It's all about the material, the physical, material things, possessions, finances, all of that. Material world here. Look at all these Pentacles. Oh, we have the 7. Oh, we don't have the 8 of Pentacles. Okay. But it, you know, we're not through. But 9 and 10 of Pentacles. 2 10s. Okay, we're going to go through these one by one. First, this is where we give other deities a chance to come in. Now, whatever you resonate with. Spirit guide advice, higher self, crossed over loved ones, angels, way showers. This is where those messages can come through and give a little, get us started on this spread, right? Give a little advice on what's going on. All right, Spirit, what can we tell Pisces about this spread? Ooh, what do they most need to know? She rests to create. Create, yeah, because there's something going on. I might have to read it. I keep saying that to all the signs, and we haven't gone back and read it yet, but I think this one might be the time. Medicine of the Rainbow Jaguar. I'm going to read this one too, guys, because of the meditation, and I think that card's going to be that energy, that creating energy, like I said. You have that really charged. The atmosphere around you is really charged right now. So first, let's read this one. Got some, definitely that rainbow medicine, you know, a lot of people, star seeds, you know, that rainbow aura, the rainbow, what number is that? Number 13. Okay. I don't want to pronounce that name because I will probably shell. We'll just say shell. I shall. Okay, I don't know. Protects you now as you transition from one life phase to the next. With her rainbow light, this guardian goddess instructs you on how to use great power with wisdom to nourish only what is worthy. Using Jaguar medicine with perfect timing, she confronts that which is unworthy of her devotion, eradicating destructive forces and creating space for healing, relief, and rebirth. Her presence is the wild power of the Jaguar, the renewal promise of the rainbow in divine feminine creativity. 13 is I've been told it's a divine feminine number. The renewal promise of the rainbow. All darkness shall be overcome. You are going through a transition. Cultivate hope and stay true to your intentions. Let nothing divert you from your true path. If you have a new project, vision, or lifestyle that you are seeking to bring into the world, okay, Shell is guiding you, guarding you, and guarding you for a healthy birth. You're birthing something here into the physical, I'm telling you. She also brings a message that there are times when fierceness is necessary. It is important that you cut off negative sources completely at this time and do not allow yourself to be used or exploited. This is not the time to indulge someone else's ego or go against your own inner knowing in order to give someone the benefit of the doubt. Trust your instincts and break immediately from what is not right for you. This will bring you new opportunities and situations that are worthy of your passionate devotion. Okay. Let's see this one. Number 29, she rests to create. 29 breaking down to an 11. 13 breaking down to a 4 there. Your energy is a precious resource, and there are ways of being that can enhance it, amplifying it and replenishing it. Give yourself sufficient rest, and you shall find the way forward more effortlessly. Explore the lifestyle that grows your inner resources, rather than requiring constant exertion and exhaustion to accomplish an endless list of external pursuits. You need this shift in being now because you are ready to accomplish more. For this to take place, there needs to be less effort and more wisdom. Trust and value what can be accomplished through rest. You have more than enough energy to bring to life the sacred visions held within your heart. An increase of energy and peacefulness is indicated. You are guided to choose high energy people, places, and purposes. This does not necessarily mean that which is highly stimulating. Rather, it refers to that which regenerates you with peacefulness and joy. Regenerates you. Regeneration, right? Give generously to yourself to be able to give generously to others. You have unusual ideas or ways of being that suit you, but may not suit others. Work with what works best for you without trying to force yourself to conform. This brings well-being and creative success. So yeah, keep your people around you, keep the energy around you. You know, you don't need anything to bring down that energy. You have very creative energy, regenerative energy, bringing in things, you know, birthing things, like it said, into the physical, out of the ether. It's heavy energy, you guys. I think I just remembered I also heard the word profound during your meditation. So yeah. Now, this. All this earth energy. Here's this strength card. With the Fool, unawareness, taking a leap of faith. Not knowing what's going to happen, but having faith. Starting something new. The Fool is very beginning. This is... And then the Star. Everything, I believe it says everything could be the infinite. And here we have this infinity symbol with the Strength card, right? And this card talks a lot about the infinite. This is the Star card. It is the card for Aquarius. I want to tell you something, though. The beauty of the whole firmament can be contained in a detail, the infinite. That's like, you know, the whole world can be contained within a drop of water, or everything, you know, we're all connected, the infinite. The Star card talks about soul purpose to me too, right? This is taking this leap of faith, this new journey, this new beginning towards the infinite. There's infinite possibilities here. You, especially with the energy that is around you, I'm telling you, it's just like infinite possibilities. It's like fucking magician energy for real. Now, with these pentacles, these pentacles, one cannot devour gold, but all gold must be given a meaning so that one can draw nourishment from it. There is value to this gold. You cannot eat it, but you can use it to get yourself food. You can, it does have value. It does have meaning. So you can draw nourishment from it. This is the Pentacles. Look at her. The Pentacles are in the cauldron. It's like alchemy energy, right? This alchemy, you're bringing it into the physical. Even he who has more than he needs must not forget to lend a hand. So from the 7 to the 9 of Pentacles here, this is generous, being generous with abundance, your abundance. So this is bringing this, using this energy to make yourself abundant, to get what you need, to manifest these things. This is manifesting things into the physical, right? Look at the bird on her head. Birds are messengers. It's like listening to this message, listening It's bringing it out of the ethers, out of the thought, into the physical, into the material, the 3D world. And then, look, to me, this is how I'm seeing it. So taking this, what you've now used alchemy, you've now, you know, manifested, put it in this bucket, and has gone out to, you know, dispense this generosity to also spread the abundance. You know, just starting on this new journey, taking a leap of faith with something, not knowing what's going to happen, but, you know, not having any expectations. Having, I mean, this is all coming out underneath the Strength card. This is taming, this bird has tamed this lion by its strength of will. It's not stronger than the lion. They both have a mutual, now he's gained this lion's respect. Tamed it. So having strength. That infinity symbol up there, the strength, like this, there's infinite possibilities here. Current energy. We're just in the current energy, folks. So let's see what this comes up with. Please, like, leave me a comment if you know what, if you're feeling this energy, if you know, like, if you're getting ready to manifest something big, starting some type of new journey, right? Look, Emperor energy at the bottom of the deck. Pisces. Empress, Two of Cups, what I'm looking at there. This is the Seven of Swords. So we got a little swords going on. We have the 5, 6, and 7 of Swords now. You see? Like there's some type of, something's coming into an alignment here. Let's see what this one is that flipped. Ooh, 2 7s. The Chariot. Ooh. Ooh. Hunty. Hunty. Ooh. Ooh, I'm reading this Chariot card because, ooh, this Chariot card looks like the Pharaohs. Or what is that? Yeah. So the Chariot speaks of travel. But it's like, oh, look. And you know where the Chariot is going? To the Star card. The wish. Okay, Star card talks about wish fulfillment. It's, to me, it's soul purpose, divine. It's healing. Okay? So how you get to this Star card energy, like what, this is all energetic and emotional. And so this Chariot is powered by you balancing these, this is like the yin and the yang, right? Light and dark within you, masculine and feminine, as above. So like this is coming into an alignment and balance. So then that's Chariot energy. It takes you to the star, to the healing, to the wish fulfillment, soul purpose. Like this is all coming out right here. I do want to read this real quick. I'm just telling you. So these both are the number 7. This is, oh, we have 3 7s. That's divinity. That's like divine. We all have free will, but you definitely, like, this is that energy I felt around you. You are surrounded by this divine energy, this manifestation energy, the ethers. Like I'm telling you, it was like so thick. All right. I'm going to look at this real quick though. What is this card? Okay. I can never pronounce this name. If anybody was interested though in what deck this is, Barber, that one. Okay. Don't mind my little candle wax on there. So in this deck, oh, I didn't tell you, I got thrown off by the 3 7s. It's lots of synchronicities here. Forgo the swords and go straight for the wisdom. 7 of Swords is lying, cheating, stealing, backstabbing, betrayal, all of that to me. And in this deck, though, it's foregoing, you know, that energy and finding the lesson in it. Going straight to the wisdom of it. It is transformation, transmutation, right? There's lots of that going on with this. I'm not surprised because I told you about the dang meditation now. Know where you are going and why. You don't need to know how. Trust your mind and trust your heart. Exactly. When they are pulling together, mind and heart, body, mind, you know, mental, mind and body and soul, all in alignment here, okay? You don't need to. When they are pulling together, they will never steer you wrong. But you must feed them both with clarity and honesty. Otherwise, they will take you nowhere. Like, that's what I'm saying. This chariot, to get it to take you to this infinite possibilities, this star healing, wish fulfillment, divine purpose, you have to, you know, there's no faking. You know, you can't fake this with the chariot energy. You have to be in alignment. You have to be truthful with yourself. You have, you know, all of that. Foregoing Seven of Swords as thoughts and communication. Foregoing this swords energy and finding the wisdom in it. That's how you power this chariot, okay? So that's, you have a lot of this, you have a lot going on right now. I mean, we haven't even made it past this first part right here. You guys have, like, the chariot is also, to me, it's ascension. It's, you know, that's probably why I saw the world card. I mean, we do have 2 tens here. It's successful completion of something. Leveling up. You know what? Because I was just seeing little things, I didn't know what it was, but it could definitely been like, especially what I thought was the something that looked like Empress, or not Empress, something from a High Priestess card that I might have right there above that. I might read this Seven of Swords card to you. You see this little area right here, that little symbol thing right there? I feel like that's kind of like what I saw in my meditation, and I thought it was like a High Priestess thing, but it could definitely have been this. Especially, I was just looking at that, thinking about that energy. That's kind of like the energy of the meditation, that transformative energy. Woo. Okay, karmic situations. Here, just fell out. Journey. You know, you're starting a new journey for sure. You got the Fool card. You're going on this new journey. This taking this leap of faith with something. Stepping out onto faith. We have 2 9s here. Well, 36. This breaks down to a 9. It represents you are going to be tested karmically. This card has everything to do with karma and karmic situations. People, places, and things. So when I'm looking at this, it's like not letting, you know, any Seven of Swords energy, any karmic situations, you're needing to dissolve those. You're needing to let them go. Because the Fool packs light energetically. This is energetically and physically. The Fool doesn't carry baggage. He lets all of it go. You can't hop on, you can't, the chariot's going to be weighed down. You cannot bring baggage from the past onto this chariot energy. When you're moving forward, you have to drop it. You have to let that go. Energetically, you're not going to vibrate high enough if you're holding on to Seven of Swords and Five of Swords energy. All kinds of mental and verbal conflict. And just not good energy, basically. Okay, I'm going to read this Seven of Swords to you. Forgo the swords and go straight for the wisdom. Be open and be vulnerable. Dance with the serpentine. Sorry, I lost my place. Dance with the serpentine powers that connect earth and sky. Lose yourself in ceaseless flow. Transform yourself and transform your problems. You are so in the middle of like the, oh, you know, I hope if you're a Pisces and you know what I'm talking about, this energy that you are in right now, it's almost like, it's like that dream world, but it's like having the power to like create. It just felt crazy, you guys. I want to find the right word to convey. The air around you was just alive, basically. So, yeah. Combining earth and sky. You see what that's why I'm getting off this bird on sitting on the head, and the pentacles. This is earth. The bird is sky. You're bringing it down. You are creating, manifesting, and in turn, it's like you're going to have abundance to where you can lend a helping hand. Like you're starting on this full journey. You're giving back now. You've manifested for yourself enough to where you can give to other people. You're started towards this divine purpose. Okay, that's what it is. But it's not super easy. Like their strength card is here. Strength is needed to forego the swords and go straight for the wisdom, right? With this karmic stuff going on. Because there is conflict over here. This is needing, so this is adaptations, conflicts and obstacles to overcome. Six of Swords. This is mental. You know, this is moving towards a better situation, because in your inner strength right now, you're at the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is conflict, tit for tat, not fighting fair. You know, it can be lying. It's really, you know, nobody wins with this type of energy. This is somebody whose word uses cuts kind of low, you know. It's not fighting fair, basically. And it can be mental. It can be mental. This is thoughts and communication. It can be mentally conflicted. A lot of times this is verbal, though. But it's both, really, right here, because it is in your inner strength. And a lot of times it is both, right? But so that's why here in conflicts and adaptations to overcome, needing to move away from this conflict towards a better and calmer situation, because this bird is in the middle of a storm. Okay, but he is flying towards a better situation, calmer water. Then look, emotional stability, because this is a completion. This is the Ten of Cups. This is a happy family, being happy emotionally, stable emotionally, emotional fulfillment, basically, right? It's like, it also is like, you know, it's not that there will never be storms, but in this case, this is a solid emotional, it's a house, right? It's a home, and it's a solid home. It's a strong home because the emotions hold it together, you know? Emotional stability. So heading towards that. Mental, leaving behind mental and other conflict, and headed towards, you know, this Ten of Cups, this emotional fulfillment. So there's, you know, you're needing to have strength. Again, there's this bird sitting on top of this lion's head. Like I didn't even notice that at first. Bird right here on this head, bird on this. There's like bringing it down, and you're bringing it down out of the ethers into the physical, Pisces. Something. It's going to be different for everybody, but this is definitely manifestation and alchemy. Six of Swords, Ten of Cups. Well, alrighty then. Woo-hoo. So what's holding you back? Perhaps there's this soulmate energy that keeps popping up. Okay, here it is again. This is being stuck in the past. This is rewinding time and playing back situations, because it is the Six of Cups. It's nostalgia. It's thinking back to the past. It's funny. Look, this is at the bottom of the deck. So okay. This is thinking back to the past. In this deck, these are soulmates. They've probably, you know, they're in love. These souls are connected, but this is a dragon and she's a human. And you see that hourglass there. It's like she keeps turning back time to replaying it. She's like, if only I were a dragon or he were human, it would be different, right? But it's like not in this lifetime. So this will energetically keep you from being able to embody and get on this chariot, basically to fully like I said, in order to get on this chariot and start this new journey, you have to let things like this go with love, though. You can't let it go, you know, in anger or bitterness. You have to completely resolve the situation mentally and emotionally, right? Because here we are again. I'm going to read this to you. This is the Two of Pentacles. It talks about juggling and balancing in most decks. In this deck, you see those gates. It's like you can't walk through those gates until you leave the baggage from the past. Watch when I read it. So there could be some of you that are dealing with, you know, trying, you know, keep going back, like, why didn't this situation work out? You know, it could have been different. What could I have done differently? You know, this could be something that you've replayed over and over. We do have this karmic card here, so there could be a person around you that you have gone through, you know, you have done the same thing with in many lifetimes, and it's like, you know, it's a karmic cycle maybe that you, or some type of karma that has never been resolved with somebody, could be for some of you. So, repose, that which, wrong deck, sorry, wrong book, see, totally different meaning in that deck. You have to decide, are you going to drop everything, submit to a cosmic pat down, right, to get here? You have to be energetically the cosmic pat down, right? This is the cosmos. This is, you know, listen. And submit to a cosmic pat down and step through the gate into your future. Or are you going to clutch tightly to all that baggage that's done you no good so far? Drop the stuff, grab your courage, and let's go. This is releasing mental conflict, releasing emotional ties and karmic ties that you've had with people, because you are stepping into something that you've never. This is something you haven't done before, something completely new. That's why that's why you have this full card energy. This is unawareness, stepping out on faith. Once you step through those gates, this is completely new. You've leveled up. You feel me? You feel me? This has to do with your soul purpose, your soul growth. So, just saying. Two sixes here. The number 33 breaks down to a 6. You've got the key. Look at this. You have the key to this, to unlock this. You're struggling with it a bit right now. You know, that's why it's in conflicts and obstacles to overcome. Letting go of the mental and emotional baggage, Pisces. It's going to be different for everybody, but like I said, like there's this 6 of Cups. Keep rewinding something, like why couldn't it have been differently, or how can I, you know, how it's just not. You know, and you would be surprised what happens when you release things. You would. I'm sure you know, but I'm just saying, maybe you need me to tell you that, you know, in this particular, pertaining to this. Okay, adaptions to be made. We have our first king. King of Pentacles. This is someone who's very grounded, somebody who is very abundant, somebody who's very nurturing, down to earth, stable. It's earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I want to see something real quick. The word, the attention of others is more important than gold. Adaptions to be made. Okay, here we are again with this bird. Okay, and especially in this Page of Cups decks, this is again the listening to your intuition. Cups are all about feelings, emotions, and intuition. This can be some type of an apology. You know, this is adaptions to be made. Love. You know, this could be some type of small whisper of love sometimes. But here, there's been this theme. So this is how I'm seeing it. You see this bird on the lion's head. You see this bird while she's using, you know, turning this gold into giving it more value, that she could go and draw nourishment from it, right? And also spread nourishment to others. Okay, listening, bringing down out of the sky and onto the ground, you know, out of the ethers. Again, listening to your intuition. Cups are all about intuition. See, this bird is whispering to this fish, the sky and the land. The sky and the sea, in this case. Feelings, intuition, emotions. Listening to that. This is a page. It's a small start towards something. Because over here, you are manifesting this abundance. You are creating this abundance. You are bringing something down. You are birthing something into the physical world. Over here, adoptions to be made. So now it's like, now that you have this abundance with this King of Pentacles energy, you have the attention of others. People are looking to you. They are watching you. They're seeing, how is she doing that? Or what is, that's worth more than anything in the physical world. While you're listening to your intuition, you're guiding others as well as yourself. I did see fish eyes too. I forgot about that. That was one of the first things I seen when I got into your meditation, and I'll tell you what, it was a creepy looking fish eye. And I'm like, and then I was like, why does this always, Pisces always gives me some type of fish? Ooh, yeah, Lord. Okay, so here we are. I'm not surprised to see this Wheel of Fortune card come out. Then the Star card is that this is your destiny, divine timing, karmic cycles. Karma is like, remember we were talking about that Six of Cups a second ago? Look at this. Adoptions to be made. You're needing to do a little reflecting, because look, peer through the glass. What do you see? So this is the glass, right? Your future, your past, or is it a reflection of the present? It is roulette, and you will know by your response what you truly wish for. And that is worth more than all the prophecies in the world. This is the Wheel of Fortune. And if you look into it and you see like your fortune, or you see like, what do you expect to see? Or, even if your life was a movie and you were watching it back, what parts, I don't know, there's just something about your destiny here, and needing to kind of really get clear. To me, this is a little bit of not knowing. Adaptions to be made is to kind of get clear on your purpose, or at least what direction you're moving towards, and what's holding you back. You definitely have this start here with this Page of Cups. So this card, the number 23, which is a number 5, breaks down to a 5, is that confliction number, right? Conflict, kind of like the hump. This can represent a thief. It can represent sneaky people being around you. It's kind of like talking behind your back, sneakiness, plotting. It can be. It's just that type of an energy, right? So, so that reminds me of over here where I said needing to forego the swords and go straight for the wisdom. Like maybe you're stuck on people that have, you can't let go of, wrongs that have been done to you, or these type of people, that are around you. It doesn't matter. These people are watching you too. Be the positive influence. Be the, because don't allow this type of an energy to hold you back from your destiny. Don't allow getting caught up on, what other people are sneaking around doing, or if they're, don't worry about what they're doing behind your back, basically, or what other people are doing behind your back. Don't get caught up on, ways that things could have been differently, or any of that. This is really needing to listen to your intuition now and start creating and manifesting. And really energetically, you need to mentally and emotionally get rid of some baggage. Okay? You'll know what it is. It's different for everyone. Just ask yourself that question. If you're looking into this Wheel of Fortune, if it's showing you, what's hanging you up, in your life, or if it, you know, what do you think you would see anyway? What do you want to see? Do you want to see the future? Are you wanting to look back and replay situations from the past? Are you looking at yourself now? What are you seeing? Right? That's a good way for everybody to kind of like know what it is for their personal and individual self. Because there's a light here. I'm being drawn to this lantern right here. It's like the light's going to be shown on this. The light is being shown on some type of sneaky behavior. It is. But they're also, I'm also getting the feeling like these type of people that may be around you, they're also watching you. You know, you have the power to like you have a lot of power around you. So you have the power not to only to transform yourself and your situation, but to transform the people around you's situations and maybe the way they think about things or go about things. Okay. It's pretty deep, Pisces. Now, inner strength, where the conflict comes up. One sec. Okay, Pisces, sorry about that. 1 second. I had to step up and then had to step out for a second. Pisces. Here we are. With this conflict. Let's see if it's a mental or more verbal. It is in your inner strength, right? 5 of Swords. We already talked about what this energy is. Then we had more sword energy. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, King of Swords in the reverse. So this could be no communication, mental conflict with no communication, not speaking about it. The calm strength of reason is unstoppable as the storm. So maybe not being very, okay, so mentally conflicted. Mentally conflicted. Inner strength. Why are you mentally conflicted, Pisces? Well, what? Alright. King of Swords, 5 of Swords. I try to keep it so that people can at least see the shuffling going on. I just don't like to be leaning all over the table. Empress. Bottom of the deck. Ooh, ooh, ooh. 10 of Pentacles for the second time. Yeah. So you are definitely caught up on a soulmate. Maybe one that didn't work out. Maybe, you know, something didn't work out here. And it's like, it's definitely a soulmate. I'm not discrediting that this is soulmate energy. I'm not saying that this is a soulmate that you have to walk away from or not be with anymore. But I don't think you're with them now. And this is like really like being stuck on that. When if you release it, you never know. You know, release something, let it go, it may come back to you. This is like ruins. Like, see that? I don't know what bridge that is, but one of them. And there's dinosaurs here. So the humans in this deck, it says like, this is home, material things, material world. In this deck, it says the humans used to live here, but this is our home now. The dinosaurs are back, right? Our dragons, they're dragons. This talks about searching for your soulmate till the, look, I'll tell you what it says. I'll tell you what it says. This is showing up. This is your this is what's conflicting you internally. It says, that's what the cards say, okay? See, she will search through the oceans and rivers, searching in vain for her soulmate. The irony is that if she'd only open her eyes, she would find what she seeks. Until that match is made, she'll never really love another. I'm sorry, Pisces. So I feel like that probably touched home for somebody there. I felt that. I had to take a second. So whatever, in whatever form, this is kind of like it said, it's like until that match is made, she will never love another. It's like not seeing something. Look at all this water. It's like all this is emotions, feelings. It's like searching through all these feelings, being kind of like drowning in some type of emotions here. This is soulmate energy. This is, okay? And it's, you know, you really love this person. I can feel that. That's why you're so mentally conflicted. Give me 1 second, guys. Because there's something to this. There's something that's changed here. Again, we have this dragon. Oh, that didn't come out. But that Six of Cups. It's like, I feel like she's that girl that was looking at that hourglass. And then here's like, it's like there's something that's changed. It just is. It's like, this is, you know, the humans don't live here anymore. It's like a different time. This is like a longing. Yeah. Divine feminine energy popped out here. So this is definitely for somebody who's in separation or not really in communication with somebody. It's affecting you, but there's other things going on here where you're needing to kind of go straight for the wisdom. You're needing to transmute and transform these energies. You're not really, there's something where you're not really being logical about a situation. And I'm not saying, like I said, I could feel that this is soulmate energy. This is somebody that somebody's longing for. They're looking back. They're wishing it was different. But it's kind of like stopping you from being able to manifest. There's also the sense that people are watching you and looking to you. So inner strength is conflicted because we've gone over it. What's the conflict about? What's the mental conflict about? Needing to kind of like get your emotions and your thoughts in balance. You know, there's something that you can't, really what's done is done, Pisces. So it's needing to kind of see that and see that there's also, you know, kind of just bringing yourself back into the present. Because there's something in front of you that you're not seeing because you're looking to the past. And then, okay, now look over here. Advice on what you need to know. This is kind of like Seven of Wands talks about being defensive. But in this deck, it talks about wasting your talents. Seven and Eight of Wands here. 7, 8, 9, look. Oh, we already told you that. Okay. This is quick travel, moving energy, you know, this can be energy going back and forth very quickly, messages coming in very quickly. It can be communication, it can be messages. To me, it can be like flashes of understanding. Quick moving energy. We have a lot of progression here. 7 to the 8 of Wands to the Knave of Wands. The Knave of Wands, this is the student. He's learning. It's fire energy, passion, and creativity. Here there's kind of like disorder. It says everything must have a place. That way you can find it. It's kind of like making sense out of this chaos. That's this start towards something. It's like the Fool. It's like this Page of Cups. It's like you're new. This is something new. This is something you haven't done before. So you're new to this. You know, things are a little bit out of place, but you are starting. So I feel like this is advice, and what you need to know is allowing these creative energies to come in and embracing them and starting. You know, there's something here where you're sitting on your talents. You're wasting your talents. You're needing to, this is like stagnant, creative, and passionate energies. This is getting up and moving. This is stopping, you know. Advice on what you need to know. You're wasting talents. You're sitting here in stagnant energy when this energy is you're meant to be creating and manifesting. You need to let this energy flow. You know, start. Pages, Knight of Swords at the bottom there. Oh, Queen of Swords, okay. Give me one sec. Got the Queen and King of Swords out in here, I'm telling you. Also, I feel like that your inner strength, your inner confliction is making you be conflictive with other people. It's like you're not being fair. You're not being just, you know, when it comes to other people because of this, what you're holding on to, right? Picking this path, getting on. That's what I was just saying with this Page of Wands. It's like starting down this path, this new path. It's a knave. It's new. It's small. It's a small start. It's like, look, the way I'm looking at it in that camera too, it's like, I don't know, it looks like it goes together. But, you know, you may not even be there. That's what it said here. It's like you're not looking in the right direction. Maybe it's the same thing here. Look at this. It's like you have this path, but you're kind of looking the wrong way. You need to turn around. It's like not fighting it. Stop fighting it. Look at this. Look at this page, Queen of Swords. I'd prefer a night of dancing and feasting, but when a dragon is in the neighborhood, I can't relax until it's taken out. You can join me or wait here, but let me tell you this. I'm more likely to dance with you later if you fight now. If you fight now. Queen of Swords. I want to see something because we have this Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. When the quest is clear, when all is in readiness, all that is left to do is move forward. Confidence, a good sword, and a little technique. But add a dragon and an impressive battle cry, and there is little that will stand in your way. Advice on what you need to know. You need to slay this dragon. Okay? And it's like you have the ability to do this. So this is, you know, instead of sitting back here gnawing at your talents and waiting, you know, it's like taking action. You know, slaying your inner demons, your inner dragons. It's time to get moving. And it's saying, it's like the sooner you do, you know, it's like taking action on this now. The sooner you do, the better it's going to be for you, basically. There's something about justice here too. There's this Libra justice symbol right there, Libra, with this Queen of Swords. It's like, you know, speaking up, being, you know, speaking. So over here, like, this is not speaking fairly. It's not thinking logically, communicating clearly, communicating truthfully. It's a little bit of bitterness, Pisces, okay? But over here, this is speaking truthfully, clearly, just fully. Like I said, because advice on what you need to know is like you're wasting some type of a talent. You have some type of passion and creativity for something, and it's time. Like the time is now. We have the Wheel of Fortune over here. We have this karmic, like there's, you know, and it's like you have free will, but the sooner that you take action on this, the sooner you start learning, the sooner you start, you know, organizing, and the better it's going to be for you, right? Final take, possible outcome, another 10 of Pentacles, completion, abundance, home, material things, finances, stability. This Nine of Wands talks about surrendering, getting ready to lay down burdens. Here, you know, in this deck, it says covering your own ass does not guarantee success. It's still too many to carry, right? These are burdens anyway. Nine of Wands. So I'm looking at this Seven of Wands. So there's 7 wands, and here he's gotten up and carried them, right? So that's the thing. You can't hold on to these burdens. You can't half-ass it. You can't half-ass it, Pisces. You can't say, "Oh, okay, fine. I'm gonna make some action. I'm gonna do something. Okay, I'll get up. I'll move. But I'm still gonna carry these burdens with me. I'm still gonna take them with me." No, you can't do that. You can't do that. You have to drop these wands. You have to put them down and just keep one. You can only keep one wand. The rest of these wands, you need to put them down. They're burdens. These are the things that are weighing you down. You cannot step through this gate here. You know, you can't just carry them with you. You have to let them go. So covering one's own ass does not guarantee success. So don't do that, Pisces. Do not. You cannot. Like I said, you can't fake it. Like, you can't fake it with this type of an energy. It is what it is energetically. If you haven't balanced these energies, if you haven't released things from the past, if you're carrying things with you, the chariot will not go. It will know. The Page of Wands again. Listen. Look where this is. The Lovers and the Magician. I'm telling you. Pisces energy right there. This talks about your money, and it's Pisces energy to me. So number 34. I want to see something really quickly. Final take, possible outcome. Let people help you for sure. So This is the transmutation of this Seven of Swords energy. This is releasing things with love. You go from this, look at this. These are both the same card, different decks, the Knave of Wands. So here you're kind of like new. You've just now gotten up, you're starting, you're moving, you're started down this path, you're allowing this energy to flow. You're not, you know, sitting on it and not doing anything anymore. You've actually gotten up here. Okay, here it's like kind of a little disorganized. Okay, to really kind of, I don't know really what I'm doing, but check this out. Once this energy gets flowing, once you know, don't hold on to these. Drop all these wands. Keep your one wand and look at the transformation. Look at the difference of these Knave of Wands. Here, by releasing, so this is, where is she at? This card right here is the Three of Swords, the heartbreak, some type of heartbreak. This card right there, I forgot what that card is. She's another card in here, but basically it's like all these things that you've been through that have hurt you, that have perceivably, you know, hurt or you know, pain causes soul growth. So once you've released those things, you've foregone the swords, you've gone straight to the wisdom, you found the lesson in them, you've thanked, you know, the universe and the people that helped you grow by having these experiences with you. You found the lesson in them. So now you have this wisdom and it empowers you even further. So you've gone from, you know, a total novice here. You know, you just got up, you kept your one wand, and you just stepped out on a leap of faith and you didn't know what you were doing. It comes like you are going to be empowered. I think you have a lot more power than you realize, Pisces, right now. That's going to be exciting. I think you don't really realize that yet. It's like, you know, not wanting to make this move or allow this energy to flow, but needing to. And the sooner you do, the sooner the transformation is going to happen. You know, you've gone from being stuck in the past, the old way, to bringing in and grounding in abundance now in the here, and happiness in the here and now, and transforming yourself, starting a whole new path. You know, the fire energy is magic to me sometimes too. The Page of Wands, that's somebody who's got this spark. It's magic to me, fire energy, and you know, a lot of cases. You may, not even on purpose, right? You may get up and take action, but still be holding on to some things. So be careful of that. Don't hold on to these wands. Let them go, because that's going to lead to this material abundance, this completion, this fiery new start. You will be abundant. This is the Ten of Pentacles with this card. I mean, this card has everything to do with your money. So in combination with that, your money is going to be fine. Let go of the burdens. You know, even if you feel like it's protecting you in some way, it's not. Okay? So maybe you think, you know, you're holding on. You're like, I'm not ever going to let anybody betray me again. I'm not ever going to let anybody. I'm never going to be vulnerable enough to be hurt again. You're covering your own ass. You're carrying that pain from the past with you. That's what you have to let go, Pisces. No, you don't know what's going to happen in the future. You do, you know, you don't have to do anything, but it's going to only serve you if you let yourself be vulnerable again when the time is right. You like carry the wisdom with you. Don't just go around, you know, with your heart on your sleeve. Be more wise, but do allow yourself to love. You know, don't deny that. Don't deny yourself another love, Pisces. You're making me emotional. Don't hold on. Like you think it's almost like, you know, there's somebody here that feels like no one will ever be like somebody that you've had before. No one compares. There's nothing that's ever going to make you happy again. That's not true. This message is for you. That is not true. Something even better is coming for you, Pisces. But you're definitely like weighing yourself down and you're trying to protect yourself, but it's not really doing you any good. So if you feel like you resonate with that, then this message is for you. You are being asked to surrender and have faith. Okay? Let's get some additional advice. And I'll let you guys get out of here. And I'll go take a walk with my kiddos. Some fresh air. Alright, Spirit, what further advice can I give Pisces about this spread? Resourcefulness. You have all that your resources you need. Serenity. Serenity. Slow down, pause, and breathe. Okay. I told him I probably had like 15 minutes. It's been 27. Okay, anyway, it'll be all right. It is hot in here. I have to get me a little fan, or I don't know. This is like the quietest, most peaceful place I can find to do my readings, but I would like to have like be in the open. Maybe I'll do some outside since it's getting nice. Okay, I digress. Everything you need is right in front of you. There's something you're not seeing that is like right in your face. If you only look, there's no need to be fussing about this and that, creating drama and turmoil, worrying about whether you'll have enough the next hour, the next day, or the next week. Whatever you need will be there. You might have to forage a little, but it will. Trust that. There's nothing to fret or worry about. Not really. Use your brain and your intuition in partnership to not only help you solve the problem, but actually, what does that mean? Okay, I'm going to read it. It's like they're emphasizing solving it. Like, it's like, you're not going to solve it. You're going to solve it. Hold on, let's read it. Use your brain and your intuition in partnership to not only help you solve the problem, but actually solve the problem. Okay. At first, it may not be obvious where to look. That's this. It's like you may not know. Things may be a little bit chaos and disorganized. And even, like I said, didn't I say you're almost looking in the wrong direction here, right? It's like you're looking the wrong way. Remember when I said that right there? At first, it may not be obvious where to look. That's why you have to poke around a bit until you turn up what you need for this or any other situation. Sometimes when you follow your hunch and look under the couch for your lost wallet, you find the wallet. And don't get tweaked if all the steps you take don't lead to an immediate solution. Don't proceed blindly or out of anxiety or fear. It's impossible to hear your intuition or your brain when you're jumping around randomly, so relax. Trust that what you need will turn up. Additional associations: stealth, ingenuity, cleverness, and dexterity. Okay, Pisces, deep breath in, deep breath out. Serenity, surrender. Balance your emotions and your mental here, okay? Just take that first step. Have some faith. Ask yourself, take a look in reflect on some things. If this resonated with you and you haven't done so yet, please do hit the like button. Keep checking back with me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.